I think if you got something that was closer to super intelligence, then I think you'd have to discuss that more and think through that a lot more. And we haven't made a decision yet as to what we would do if we were in that position. But I think there's a good chance that we're pretty far off from that position. So, um, I'm not. I'm certainly not saying that the position that we're taking on this now applies to every single thing that we would ever do. And certainly inside the company, we probably do more open source work than most of the other big tech companies. But we also don't open source everything. And a lot of our the core kind of app code for WhatsApp or Instagram or something. I mean, we're not open sourcing that. It's not like a general enough piece of software that would be useful for a lot of people to do different things. Whereas the software that we do, whether it's like an open source server design or basically things like memcache, right? Like a good it was probably our earliest project that I worked on. It was probably one of the last things that I coded and led directly for the company.
Yeah.
But basically this like caching tool for quick data retrieval. These are things that are just broadly useful across like anything that you want to build. And I think that some of the language models now have that feel, as well as some of the other things that we're building, like the translation tool that you just referenced.
So text to speech and speech to text, you've expanded it from around 100 languages to more than 1,100 languages.
Yeah.
And you can identify the model can identify more than 4,000 spoken languages, which is 40 times more than any known previous technology. To me, that's really, really, really exciting in terms of connecting the world, breaking down barriers that language creates.
Yeah, I think being able to translate between all of these different pieces in real time, and this has been a kind of common sci-fi idea that we'd all have, whether it's, I don't know, an earbud or glasses or something that can help translate in real time between all these different languages. And